Ladies and gentlemen, we've moved now on to Legends fight number 2. This is for the 4-man eliminator. Pro heavyweight kickboxing bout at 95 plus kgs, 3 by 3-minute rounds. The winner going on and fighting later in the night for $10,000. First of all, introducing the ring in front of the red corner, Najem, Khattar.
Yeah, the word demise, fuck this niggas talking about, nigga. When they swing that way to the right, you swing to the left, you heard? Woo! Damn, I ain't been broken a minute, don't get offended. Toe off the bow in a billy, fucking your hoe in a kitty. Fuck up the city, I do not dance or jiggy. Gun is tucked under this finger, I like it, I spin it. I just came right out the jewelry, the ice on my neck and my wrist and my fist, I ain't finished. I was just working at Dennis, came back and counted some millions. I ain't no regular civilian. Red, yellow, green, look like my neck a chameleon. Okay, spin it, damn, I ain't been broken a minute.
Most iconic kickboxing MMA gyms in Victoria, XFC, Kelly C, Master Kelly C, leading the way. Najem Khattar steps through the ropes for the first of the 4-man eliminators. And I tell you what, gentlemen, when it comes to XFC gym, you can never write them off. They always produce quality fighters, and he wouldn't be in there thrown in lightly either. He'd be well prepared for this one.
And introducing his opponent to the ring, front of the blue corner, Areta, Ace of Spades, Gilbert.
6-7. Aye. Choose on dribble, someone put a gun on my shoulder. I'm doing them once and I do them twice, I'm doing these cuts till I'm
Making his way to the ring, Areta Gilbert, the Ace of Spades, the big cheese, the big boss down there at Ace of Spades gym. It's been around forever and a day, Areta Gilbert, and one thing you know when he steps in the centre ring, there's always big shots, fireworks aplenty. When the Ace of Spades, Areta Gilbert, takes centre stage here under the bright lights at the Melbourne Pavilion. Ultimate Legends, 4-man eliminator. Starting right now, who's your pick?
Fight number 2 in Ultimate Legends. This is for the 4-man eliminator, with the winner winning $10,000 later in the night. This is a pro heavyweight kickboxing bout, 95 plus kgs, 3 by 3-minute rounds. First of all, introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's fighting at XFC gym. He weighed in at 103 kgs. His record, 3 fights, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 win, coming by way of knockout. Introducing Najem Khattar. And introducing his opponent across the ring, fighting on the blue corner. His official weight, 109 kgs. Training out of the House of Spades, introducing Areta, Ace of Spades, Gilbert.
The experience all the way of Areta Gilbert, but still to taste defeat, Khattar. Gentlemen, what's your pick?
There was an absolute war with Areta Gilbert versus Mini on the last show that I had the pleasure of calling. Yeah. But they're both pretty tough corners to be dealing with, that for sure, Hammer.
Absolutely, and of course we'll see Mini Nishar the next fight up against Ben Sassoli. So what a fight that'll be as well. But right now, there's Khattar and Gilbert. Low kicks exchanged to open the round. Oh, overhand right, step right through right. Khattar doesn't want to stand in the pocket and trade with Gilbert, but low chopping kicks exchanged. They're already looking to hack out the legs and take the mobility out. Again, low kick Gilbert. His plan, the plan is obvious here as I look at the opening seconds of this fight, to take the legs. It's going to come down to who's more conditioned, but that also potentially may not be great for him if they get whoever gets to the final, because the legs are going to be banged up. Generally, hook from Gilbert on the button, but he wore it well. Najem Khattar. Gilbert again looking to roll and get out of this one quick before he sustains too much damage. Big punches exchanged. And normally in tournaments, it is more boxing heavy in the earlier rounds because they don't want to get the legs banged up for the finals. Clubbing overhand right. Khattar
These guys went a little bit different, didn't they? They went legs early and then started throwing the punches.
tested the thighs out. The leg endurance. Transitioning to the punches now. I'd probably say just use the hands and box a lot more, but they want to keep the scoring happening as well, Joel, isn't it?
Overhand right there by Areta Gilbert.
Gilbert moving forward, putting the pressure on. Nice push kick off the lead, Gilbert. Controlling distance, body, and then he'll look to go upstairs. Nice boxing as well. Head movement from Gilbert. But with 3 fights, Nation Khattar still to taste. It's not been defeated with 2 wins, 1 draw. Again, rolls that right hand, and you can bet if he gets to the corner, Kelly Seif and the XFC team will give him some good insights potentially to stay in this fight. The pressure of Gilbert is telling early, Scotty.
Certainly is, but unfortunately the low blow there, and Khattar gets up to 5 minutes of rest time to recover from a low blow. I'm not sure he would need the whole 5 minutes, but he can take up to 5 minutes if he needs it.
We'll take the rest break. They're back in now. Goes hacking low, inside thigh, rear leg. Nice step across low kick from Khattar, but Gilbert unfazed. Looks for the body. Tries to roll. Khattar, but Gilbert high guard, covers, textbook defence. Oh, eats a left hook going forward. He wants to be careful because if Khattar throws an uppercut as he's going in, he may catch him on the way in. Gilbert, Areta, big body kick. Wears it well, Khattar. Young man with a big heart, that's for sure. Nice uppercut there. That's what I spoke of earlier. That uppercut is definitely a danger as an aggressive forward fighter. You need to watch that uppercut coming in. So how did you score that one, gentlemen? Joel?
I really think Areta was landing a lot cleaner with his rib kicks against Khattar. He has a lot tighter guard as well, so things aren't landing against Areta. Khattar throws wide.
How'd you go?
Yeah, I think that Khattar left his run a little bit late in that round. Got his respect at the end of the round, but the bulk of the round went to Gilbert, so I think he'd take the round.
Potentially 1 round in the bank to the blue corner, but you can bet with the insights of Kelly Seif in the corner, but Khattar will come back with a slightly changed game plan in the second, and that's really where it gets interesting once the fighters get back to the corner and they get that intel from their coaches.
In a very experienced corner, as you said, Kelly Seif, one of the most experienced trainers in all of Victoria, if not Australia.
Absolutely. Good to see Kelly back active with his team in centre ring. Round 2 gets underway. Trying to get that jab, set the jab. What he's going to look for, Khattar. Gilbert maybe not going to push forward as much because he doesn't want to get hit with something on the way in. May choose to work on the outside. Circling the right way, Khattar, away from the power side. He needs to make sure he's not in the pocket. The big hitter like Gilbert. Gilbert, as I said, he's fought up in so many divisions. It takes on all and sundry, and 10K is going to be a big motivator for him.
Be a nice Christmas bonus, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. Moves around. Firing the hands, not letting the kicks go as much now, Khattar. Joel?
Do you think, Hammer, that Khattar's now relaxing a little bit into the fight plan and game and not throwing widely?
I think, yeah, absolutely. I think as this one goes along, he'll be well prepared, Khattar. But Gilbert's just keeping that constant pressure on. Again, controlling range well, switches back, avoids the low kick, Gilbert. Well, that right hand is a definite worry for Khattar. Needs to keep his left up because Areta's going to roll with that right given the opportunity. It's overhand right to left hook combinations. And he's a tidy boxer, Gilbert, too.
Yeah, he uses his hands really well. They're both actually using their hands well.
Yeah.
This is almost more of this round more of a boxing round than a kickboxing round.
Well, generally, as I said in tournament fighting, you want to preserve your legs to get through to the next round. So the punches are what are the go-to technical sort of draw to the body, to the head. Gilbert, big shots, and he's kicking out that back leg nicely too. Khattar. He's doing some good things, good fighting IQ from a young man. Again, hacks at the back leg of Gilbert. Khattar. So you got to score those kicks. Oh, clash of shins there as well. Khattar circling. Areta happy to just be a little bit more flat-footed and try and generate the power through the glove. Switch body kick, Gilbert. 1, 2, 3, 4 combos from Najem Khattar. The young heavyweight doing well, equipping himself well against Gilbert, who's one of the most experienced fighters out there in the division. So a better round that time for Khattar, I feel.
Much better round. He was a lot more mobile, wasn't he? And I think he did enough to win that round.
Yeah, potentially a round apiece going into the next round. This is 3-by-3, so the next round will be the defining round. Joel, what do you think?
Certainly agree. Khattar really come back nice and strong that round. Was picking his shots. Wasn't nervous in this round, so he's really working that back leg, which is certainly not as conditioned as that front leg.
I'm just looking at Khattar. He's not breathing that heavy. He looks to have done the work for this one. He's pretty fit.
And the corner's very relaxed, you know, very calm instructions from Kelly Seif.
Yep.
They're certainly icing in the other corner. They're icing the legs of Gilbert. Areta's getting those legs iced.
So it's that inside thigh kick. That's a bit reddened there. So this fight, absolutely there for the taking, and the winner cruising into the final to face either Mini Nishal or Ben Sassoli, who'll be up next. Ultimate Legends 4-man eliminator happening live here, the Melbourne Pavilion, the beautiful Melbourne Pavilion, the home of combat sports in Victoria, indeed in Australia. Again, oh, nice hand combination, low kick, keeping the scoring going. And Gilbert, I feel, knows he's pretty much got to knock out Khattar to take this one beyond doubt, because it's backwards and forwards, a real arm wrestle.
You can see Areta's really trying to call Khattar on. He wants to trade in close with him.
He's a little frustrated by the movement of Khattar, and that's clever movement, clever strategy rather than just stand there and clash, just ticking up the points. Najem Khattar from XFC.
Well, stand and trade would be really playing into Gilbert's hands, wouldn't it? That's exactly what he likes. Nice left rip.
Yeah, 1-2 body rip from Khattar. Gilbert needs to get active now. Areta needs to just throw caution to the wind, because Najem Khattar potentially is ticking the scorecards into his favour. Gilbert now, mobility is pretty much not there for him. He's just standing flat-footed and wanting to trade. But Najem Khattar moving nicely. Right hook, left body kick from Gilbert. I'd say that lead leg potentially he's taken a bit of a toll, because he's not as mobile as potentially could be. Gentlemen?
No, it's been working that overtime, hasn't he? The inside leg kick.
And Najem Khattar is edging towards this final, I feel. Gilbert walks forward but needs to be more active. Body rip, uppercut. Khattar does it well. Areta needs to rally with him, needs to come back, needs to do something special here. Goes up with a high kick, tries to put the hook on the end. Body kick Again, Khattar. Volume and accuracy. It's coming all together.
Combinations, isn't it, Hammer? He's throwing them beautifully.
Just got more confident as this one has gone on. Oh, right hook. Lands on Khattar from Gilbert. And there it is. Well, after 3 rounds, gentlemen, I feel Areta started well, but slowed to a bit of a walk. And Najem Khattar finished over the top of this one, potentially. What's your thoughts?
Grew, didn't he? He grew into the fight, and he got better as the fight went along, which makes him a pretty formidable opponent if he gets through to the final, which on our cards he should.
John?
And that volume he was throwing, and he would always answer back. Any shot Areta through, he'd answer it straight back. He'd answer it
with a little bit of interest, giving him, if one was landed, he'd try and land 2 back. So the dark horse potentially, Najem Khattar, with only 3 fights under his belt, undefeated coming into this tournament tonight. So it could be the upset man against the more experienced Areta Gilbert. This one's gone to the judges. So,
if you look at the body language between the 2 corners, you'd certainly expect that Khattar thinks that he's done enough to win it, and Areta does not look overly confident.
Yeah, it's just needed that little bit more, I feel, but it's to the judges. And as Jeff Eady and the OMC just convened, fighters will be called to the centre ring and will be made all official in just a moment here. Ultimate Legends at the Melbourne Pavilion. 4-man eliminator. Who will go through to the final?
Ladies and gentlemen, your judges' scorecard is in. And your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Khattar.
And a great win. And through to the final, Najem Khattar from XFC. And a big shout out to all the XFC crew watching at home. Hope you're enjoying it. So your man is through to the final here on Ultimate Legends, and one step closer to the Christmas bonus of $10,000. Of course, coming up next, Mini Nashar and Ben Sassoli. Gentlemen, that's going to be an absolute cracker.
That's a fight that could be a sellout main event on any card, anywhere, almost anywhere in the world. I think that it is an absolute perler.
For kickboxing, absolutely. Mouth-watering matchup there by Joe Demicoli and John Sheeder. The A-team of Ultimate Promotions and the A-team of XFC get the victory shot. And will they be victorious in the final? That's the big question now against either Nashar or Sassoli. Big ask for the young man. For these heavyweight tournaments, just one punch can define the moment.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we won't hold him. He has to go and fight again. Najem, come in here quickly. Have you ever been in a eliminator before where you've got to fight now and go back out there?
First time, man, first time.
So what do you think you're going to do to repair?
Rest up a bit, get back straight into it.
Absolutely. $10,000 on the line. Be handy.
100%.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for your winner of the first and the 4-man eliminator, Najem Khattar. $10,000 on the line later in the night as the main event. Go and rest up.